Ill Sound Radio, we back in the building.
Yes, sir. We checking in with our guest, man, Torrence Lamont and Law Beatz, man. How y'all feeling?
Beautiful, man.
Great, bro. Great.
For sure. Thank y'all for coming through, man.
Sure.
All right, let's start. How y'all? Well, Law, let me start by saying this, bro. You everywhere. Before you came in here, we was talking. I was telling my boy how if you a Chicago artist, you gotta have a Law beat. You feel me? And point, I done heard plenty artists on a Law beat. You feel me? So,
hey, we need that as a tagline. For sure.
So how did y'all connect?
I'm gonna let bro say.
All right, so when I met Law, like 2011, I was dealing with a manager at the time, right? Just trying to get my feet wet in this thing, and he was the engineer at the session. Now I didn't meet him just off of that. I was coming to meet the manager, but he was the engineer, and I was in there rapping or whatever, doing my thing. And about 4-5 months go past, I stopped messing with the manager because it was terrible. You know what I'm saying? And he hit me on Twitter. This is the Twitter days. He hit me on Twitter like, "Yo, if you need a studio, we're saying, woo, hit me up." And I'm like, "Well, nigga, I need one now. Like, let's get it in." You know what I'm saying? And from that point, from what's that? January 2012 to now, you know what I'm saying? We just been rocking and rolling, you know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to this music, I trust his opinion over everything because he done seen me do this 100,000 times, you know what I'm saying, as far as music and everything, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we linked up and how we still going to this day, you know what I'm saying, just off of that initial.
I ain't even had no studio then.
Yeah, we was in somebody else's crib, you know what I'm saying? But he was still coming with that flavor, that sauce, that real work, you know what I'm saying, in somebody else's spot. But, now we bigger and better, man. He got his own spot. Everybody tap in with Law. Please, I'm telling you, if you're an artist right now, please tap in with Law. You know what I'm saying? One of the best engineers in the city, definitely one of the best producers in the city, and I stamp that. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got a problem with Law, you gotta come see me on Mamas.
Now, how do somebody say, or growing up, just be like, man, I want to be a producer? Like, how do that happen? Because I'm not sure that it even happened like that.
Take that one. I got one too.
I don't know. It really, like, for me, like, even now to this day when I'm listening to music, bro, I literally, like, don't listen to the words initially. You feel me?
For sure.
So a lot of times when I first hear music, the thing that catches my attention is the music elements. You know what I'm saying? So I'm listening to all the, the structure of the song, all of that stuff. So that's what interests me into wanting to be a producer, even trying to figure out what a producer was. You know what I'm saying? Because I had no clue what that was about then, obviously, just because, back then, being broke, shorties, you know what I'm saying, couldn't afford no studio time. I had to learn how to engineer. That's how I kind of fell into that, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of just kind of fell into it, really, you know what I'm saying? But I always had an interest in the creation of the music, you know what I'm saying, more so than being forefront like an artist, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a producer too, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you how I got in. Now, I used to get all my beats off SoundClick. Every beat, and then when I linked up with Law like, bro, stop coming with these SoundClick beats. Like if you got the concept on how to make beats, you can make them. So again, kudos to this nigga for showing me how to put them beats together and really structure them and really make them sound good. You know what I'm saying? But I got into this because couldn't get beats from nobody. You know what I'm saying? And got tired of downloading beats that everybody else got.
That's one thing for sure.
So, like, through y'all chemistry, because I believe you stated about, like, 10 years of y'all being locked in, correct?
Yeah,
like,
decade.
Would you say, like, all right, because I like how y'all originated. You say that, Torrence, you say that you made your own beats because you got tired of playing everybody else's beats, and Law said that he started his beats because basically trying to afford studio time, being young and not being able to afford studio time. Do you feel like that played a role into like y'all originality and authenticity as an artist?
If you think about it, man, me and this guy's story kind of similar. Like we got some of the same losses and been through some of the same ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So just me linking with him at the time I did was just cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, it's about like
10 years.
10 years.
Yeah,
bro.
definitely
like, it's
10
a
years
decade.
for sure.
Like, and it don't even seem like that
For
because
sure.
like I'm a sporadic recorder and writer, which means I can do this. It's so fast. I got 1,000 songs, thousands of songs. You know what I'm saying? Because I go in, we could do 3-4 at a time, and then we'll forget about it.
Don't even come back to it.
You know what I'm saying? But I got so many joints lined up. So, and I think that's why cause you know what I'm saying? I know how Law like to work. Law like to work on point. Like he don't got time to be waiting for you for 2-3 hours to come with a verse.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, 2-3 hours, I come with 4-5 songs. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why we click and link, and it's easy to work with him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what he want. Like, I know if I'm going studio with Law, I got to come with that fire. Because he's one, Law is not going to tell me it's fire. Law is going to tell me it's all right. Like, but a guy like me, I need that just keeps me like, no, I'm going to make you say if this is fire. Right. You not going to deny what I'm talking about right now, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm bringing that, you know what I'm saying? So I think, you know, me and Law, man, this, no homo, this is forever, you know what I'm talking about? No, like, I ain't really trying to work with too many other engineers, and I definitely don't work with other people, but he know the sound. If you don't mess with the formula, you know what I'm saying? If it's whipping the right way, you don't mess up the whip. You know what I'm talking about?
And I got a question for both of y'all, like, just having that chemistry, you know what I'm saying? This something, we talking about something that really a lot of artists don't show. You know, we got artists who got a producer here, but they ain't got the person behind them that got that set sound, that know what they want. He know what you want as the artist, you know what he want as a producer. So for those who really don't share that luxury in the game, you know what I'm saying? Just talk about, like, how can that be just on a day-to-day basis, you know?
Well, first off, you got to find somebody that just believes in you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If they don't believe in what you're doing, it's not going to work.
That's rule number
one.
If
they only rocking with you just to get the pay, the check that you cutting them or whatever, then you're not going to build nothing organically. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be financially. Right. You know what I'm talking about? Number two, man, you gotta know what you want as an artist first off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know what type of rap you want to do, what type of sound you want to do, what type of marketing and gimmick and all type of other things that go into it. You gotta know that even before you start picking producers and engineers and studios. You gotta know really what you want to, like, what you diving into. This ain't, you know, again, I've been in this a long time, and I've made a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But those mistakes put me in the position that I'm in now. You know what I'm saying? To be on this type of platform, to be working with a guy like Law, who's one of the best engineers in the city, those mistakes groomed me into being one of the best people that's finna come out this joint. You know what I'm talking about? Like, also, like, you gotta be creative. Stop doing what everybody else doing. And I mean that, like, for real. Like, I don't listen to radio like that because it's just, I don't know who I'm listening to. Right. Everybody sound the same.
Or you listen to the same songs over and over.
And even down to the production. Now everybody's copycatting the production. Now all that sound the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, you got to fish through what you want to do and what you want to be and who you want to rock with. And I just chose Law because Law don't like doing the same thing. Law is he pushes me as a creative and innovator. You know what I'm saying? Just to tap into other stuff. Like, I was auto-tune singing. He birthed that. He birthed that guy. That guy. Listen. Anybody that knows me know I did the auto-tune thing. Yes, I was getting my harmonizing on and all that. But I put a bullet to that guy. He's dead. Don't ask about him. He's not coming back. He's 6 feet somewhere in Lakeshore. You know what I'm talking about? River. He's gone. Don't ask about him. It's purely for sport now. I'm really tapping into what I should have been tapping into beforehand when I'm trying to be experimental. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, experiments is always good because, you know, sometimes you got to test those waters to see what you really want to do in this. But, like, one thing that always was the common denominator with me is I can rap. I can write. Like, that'll never go away. You know what I'm saying? So we just sticking with the guns, man. Got to stick with your guns in this.
For sure. What about you, Lau, real quick?
Yeah. Well, I mean, for me, like, I only do stuff that makes sense, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, early on, I was doing stuff, you know, trying to get my name out and just trying to work with any and everybody. And even now, it's like, it just got to make sense, really. Like, I only work with people if I got some type of relationship with them. I might even meet you, and we might have to just run into each other 4-5 times before we even do any type of music. You know what I'm saying? I got to really get a vibe from you to even know what to do with you. Because a lot of times people will come to me and be wanting to, you know, like he said, want me to do something like something else.
Let me get this tight beat.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to sound like this guy. That's lame, man.
And I can't operate like that, just me personally. You know what I'm saying? Because usually when I'm sitting down, I'm trying to do something that I feel like works for you, that work for both of us. So, like I said, it just got to make sense for me. So that's really how I, you know, get my process going.
With Chicago being full of rappers, artists, whatever you want to call it, bro, and you an engineer, are you turning people away? Like, nah, I can't record you, bro.
Man, so it's kind of both because, like, because basically my site is open to the public, right? So a lot of times at this point now, I get a lot of the same. You know, my core clientele is the same. You know what I'm saying? So I work with the same people often, but I think a lot of times, so if I run into somebody that I might not, they might not be that good, I might not even know until they come to the studio and I'm working with them. But a lot of times they get turned off themselves because of how professional I be, or they might just see the quality of what it is, and they might not come back because they might not be ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
It's A1.
So they be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, might be like intimidating, you know what I'm saying? So I personally might not even have to be the one to be like, nah, I'm cool. They do it themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Back in the building with our guest Torrence Lamont and Beatz.
Yeah.
For sure. Now you wanted to roll in the track Real, right, Jay?
Yeah, explain that record to us.
All right, so Real is my take on, like, it's opposite tricking. You know what I'm saying? So instead of like me winding it down and we walked them in the band, I'm just giving her the affection, the conversation, the, really grasping her mental, other than trying to, just spin bread to hit type. You know what I'm saying? And some females, they like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't need the trick because they got their own bag. You know what I'm saying? But there is a group of people that, can trick and get whatever they want. I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather trick your mind than trick you with my pockets type. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I came up with Real. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's real life though.
Yeah.
Because I've never, like, I learned this at a young age. You do not gotta press a female.
Nah, for sure.
You say the right thing, or you just do the right things. Like, sometimes doing the right thing could get you a long way instead of paying for the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And her just seeing that you ain't thirsty.
I ain't thirsty. I'm never, one thing I ain't gonna never be is thirsty. You know what I'm saying? I always, like, my mom's raised me, single mother. You know what I'm saying? So she always taught me, like, you the catch, son. Like, you are what somebody want. You know what I'm saying? You got, as long as you keep that mindset, can't nobody ever play you in nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm the catch. They can't. I'm not a tricker. But shout out to those who trick. I get it. It's a business, but I'm in a different line of business.
You ever had a situation where a woman wanted more than you was willing to require right then and there?
Yeah, and I gracefully bow out. I don't care. Sometimes it just don't work. You know what I'm saying? And especially, like, if I let you know in the door what the business is, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't ask extra questions. Don't ask for extra things. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's been established in the door. Sometimes you establish the right thing in the door, it take you a long way.
Hey, it was fun. Your response was funny, bro, because my next follow-up was going to be, how long did it take you to...
I gracefully bow out.
Yeah,
quick.
Exactly.
Because I don't want to block nobody else's blessing.
For
you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if I try to conform and do all this other stuff, I'm blocking my blessing. It might be somebody out there, you know what I'm saying, better for me.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. She knows who she is.
And a lot of times, that we skip that straightforward steps and just get to playing games with each other.
Nah, games don't
get you nowhere.
Nah, don't get you nowhere.
Exactly.
But you're gonna be playing a continuous game.
You gotta have that mindset of how you got, like, if it ain't your requirement, you gotta, like, what you say, gracefully bow out.
Gracefully bow out.
For real.
Sometimes it pays to be real. That's why I came with the joint Real. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, go check that Real out, man. We just played it.
Shout out to AZs. Shout out to AZs for that monster hook. You know what I'm saying?
Earlier we talked on how music all sound the same nowadays. So do y'all see, like, that void in the music industry where everybody's trying to sound the same, nobody trying to stand out?
Yeah. You got certain people, certain guys, you know what I'm saying, who are definitely putting in that work on the other side, not trying to sound like somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, this is a microwave era. You know what I'm saying? People are trying to pop now, get paid now, be famous now. Don't nobody want to work for nothing no more. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you're going to get those. But, sometimes, like, look at people like J. Cole and Kendrick and Drake and all them. Like, they found their longevity from being different. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to the people who were copying their sounds, they hit it, they gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
The thing with that is, like, usually by the time we catch wind on what's popping, we late. They already on to the next thing, you know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times, like he said, like, so you could be trying to be like somebody else, and then somebody could be watching you trying to be like you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, once I realized that, it's like, you kind of just got to do your own thing, you know what I'm saying? Not even really be worried about, because I get that a lot, like people being like, yeah, I be trying to do shit like how you be doing it, because
it's impossible.
You know what I'm saying? And
I've
like,
tried. It's impossible.
And I just be like, man, you just got to do your own thing, bro. Like whatever you good at, do that. You know what I'm saying? Just stick to what you do. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to follow, because it ain't gonna be authentic. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be authentic at all.
Now, with both of y'all being producers, like I don't think a lot of people understand how important a producer is. Mm-hmm. So, give y'all definition of the importance of a producer.
You go first, because I bet yours will be way better than mine.
So, I mean, obviously, everybody got different, views of a producer. You got producers that don't touch a computer or keyboard or drum pad or anything at all. They kind of curate, put this artist with this artist. With this producer, they kind of put it together, right? And then obviously you had the people that get more hands-on. For me, like, it's kind of like somebody who kind of see the process from beginning to end. So it's like for me, like I'm, whoever I'm working with, I either have something, an idea already, or I'm linking with them and we kind of bouncing stuff off each other. Then I'll start with something with an idea. We record it. I'm with them while they writing it. You know what I'm saying? So I might hear something like, yeah, you might not want to say that. That don't sound right. Da da da. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a writer, but I can hear. I have an ear where I'll be like, nah, you shouldn't say it like that or whatever. And then we'll, put that together. Then obviously do post production, and now we kind of really molding the record. You know what I'm saying? Obviously the mixing of it, and all of that stuff. So it's kind of like just being a part of the record 100% to me, you know what I'm saying, and really trying to bring the best out of the artist, you know what I'm saying, and really, really just make the best possible product that you can, you know what I'm saying, by letting them be themselves, and likewise me just doing my own thing rather than trying to copy something else like we were saying.
Yeah, see, again, his answer way better than mine. So my definition, see, I'm a beat maker. That's what I am. I'm a beat maker, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my own music, that's when I turn into the producer, because I'm, like you said, from start to finish, I done kick the beat off. Now, in the middle of me kicking the beat off, I'm writing the lyrics. Mm-hmm. Now, in the middle of me writing the lyrics, I'm taking certain drum. Like, that's when I get into the producer mode. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get out of that because I don't share beats. Like, I got Kanye West syndrome for the longest. Like, I got a computer full of joints, and I just got a tag. But it's like I make a beat and I be like, yeah, I could hit somebody on this. And then when I get to the end of it, nah, I'm gonna put this in I'm gonna keep this one. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm a beat maker, because like I've only produced me. You know what I'm saying? I haven't produced anybody else to say I'm a producer. Now I've executive produced some joints, you know what I'm saying, because I am a part of the label D1CMG. So I've been in with that since the beginning, since the very beginning. I done seen a lot of artists with fold come and go. You know what I'm saying? But that I've definitely executive produced like projects that we put out. You know what I'm saying? So, again, like he said, seeing everything from start to finish, giving your input, giving your insight, take this out of here, put this in there, make this, just, really being hands-on as a creative is what I think a producer is. You know what I'm saying?
How do y'all set y'all value though? Like, how do you put a price on your craft?
And that's why I got Kanye West syndrome. I don't. It's like if I wanted to set a price, it ain't gonna stay the same, because of relationships might be different. I might not know you, so I might be like, nah, in the dough, give me this. You know what I'm saying? But if if we done been building, I might just be like, you know what, bro, I just want to hear you go crazy on my joint. Here, boom. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think that depends on the relationship. You know what I'm saying? With the other person you trying to collab with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's hard, really, because I kind of don't be wanting to like cap myself off. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want to run somebody off from wanting to work with me because they see the price. I might want to work with them just because I really rock with what they doing. So, and that be the case a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, relationships like it.
And in Chicago, niggas don't pay for nothing. Like, to get somebody to pay full price, or not even full price, just standard price. It's like you gotta give them your whole life story on why you think I should pay full price. Like what I'm paying you for. Well, this is why you should pay me. I've been through this. It took this to make this, and if I don't make this, all right, I'll pay. Like, why I gotta do all that? You know what I'm saying? Nah, we just, build the relationships. You know what I'm saying? I think that works better than just me trying to, pay me. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Because, because obviously I got a price point for my services, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if it's just somebody that want to work with me, I always be like, man, just holler at me. You know, let me see where your head at. Let me see what you trying to do. Is you serious about this? We can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually how it end up happening.
And be humble. Like don't be that guy. Like you, like I ain't gotta pay you. I ain't gotta work with you, fam. It's very simple. Like, and for the longest, I didn't do features just because of I don't got time to be dealing with all that. But I, recently on the album Aesthetics that we put together, I reached out this time, like, hey, let's do this. I'm rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? And then, everybody came back, gave me what they gave me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely appreciative of all the features on the album. You know what I'm saying? But Chicago still, like, trying to get somebody to do something, man, it's like twisting an arm and a leg. You know what I'm saying?
So with you talking about your album Aesthetic, it sounds like, you know what I'm saying, you learned a lot before you got to that point of making the album. So you just go ahead and continue the process of talk about the process of how that album came about.
Well, again, me and Law been working and rocking for so long, it just made sense that I did my first joint project with him. You know what I'm saying? I never, like, I ain't got that many producers I work with. It be him, the homie Kings of Zoe, my homie Slitter, you know what I'm saying? Myself, I got some joints from Tay Agony, you know what I'm saying? I don't really, because again, I make beats, so most of the stuff I record on, I made myself, or he done made, you know what I'm saying, while I'm in the studio with him. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it just made sense. Like, it's me and Law. Like, this is like Batman and Robin. And in any session, he could be Batman, I could be Batman, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It just, again, when it makes sense, it's easy, it's organic. You know what I'm saying? It ain't forced. Like, it ain't like Law, like, oh, he hot. Let me try to put this tape together. No, I really believe Law believe in what I got and what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I'm saying?
You say that's true.
Earlier we was talking about how we separate real life from our hustle. So how do y'all separate? Because I know if y'all, like, you see the meme with the chick like, babe, I ain't coming home today. I'm in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Like, let me go first to answer.
Go ahead, do your thing, man.
Bro. So my thing is that, like, obviously, like you said, like, when I'm doing my work, you know what I'm saying, all of that, that's one thing. But I promise you, as soon as I walk out that door, no, like, you know what I'm saying, don't call me about no studio, nothing. No, that was part of me doing, like, the online thing. Do it yourself. Don't even, because when I'm out of there, don't call me. You know what I'm saying? When I get home, I don't even take my laptop home. I don't want to see nothing music. I don't even listen to the radio when I'm driving home. Like, nothing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it consumes majority of my day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? From 12 o'clock to 10 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, on the average, I'm just constantly listening to music, constantly talking to people, constantly, you know what I'm saying? Sure. So I be having to, like, you know what I'm saying, decompress from all of that, you know what I'm saying? And, like, literally, like, I, like, so, like you said, like, how do I separate, you know what I'm saying? So I do a lot of, like, I play the game a lot, like, when I'm at the crib, you know what I'm saying? I get to the crib, I be like, let me cut this mug on.
Until I get PS5, my own PS5.
What y'all be playing?
I play sports games,
for sure.
So
and
I
GTA,
just do, right.
It just remind me of the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I might get on GTA and just go around shooting mode, trying to get away from the police. Like, I don't even care.
Like, 5 stars, catch me.
But yeah, so I just do that. You know what I'm saying? I might go out. You know what I'm saying? But I be chilling for the most part. Like, you know, sometimes people look at people in the industry and think that they just like 100% lit all the time. Like, no, like, I be in the crib. Like, I don't be doing nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be in the crib watching Netflix, watching TV. You know what I'm saying? Playing the game. Might go out here, do this. I might go out of town. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think over time I've learned how to separate that, because like you said, like you might hit your girl like, man, I'm in the studio till 2 o'clock. I'm running a little later. Woo woo. I don't do that no more. Like, I had to put some type of structure into, like I said, separating my personal life and work. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, we still human. Like, you know, you can't be consumed 100% with your craft. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna go crazy.
Rich, but you would die.
You're gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's for me.
Yeah. As far as me, I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? I got a 9 to 5. Like, I don't like. How can I honestly put this? Music is my passion. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes your passion don't pay your bills.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I live in the real world where I have to wake up at 4, 5 in the morning to go punch that clock. You know what I'm saying? And not because I think I'm above that. It's like, you know, I got kids. I got like they got to eat. They got stuff. I just had a brand new daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, thank you. So it's like nothing. Not like if I don't get a music check, that don't mean I can't go to work. I mean I can't eat. You know what I'm saying? There are still things that got to be done. I still have to learn how to take care of my responsibilities and chase the passion. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, it's Chicago, bro. The tax level is crazy, and everything is taxed now. Like you can't have that mentality. Now some people have that mentality. I ain't gonna work. We just gonna push this music. Woo. Kudos to y'all, but I'm not. I'm almost 30. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 30 in less than 30 days. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have to get money now. I can't wait. It's like when you hustling in the streets, you know what I'm saying? If your product not moving, you're gonna drop that your points, your price, whatever you gotta do, you know what I'm saying, until that stuff start making you pay. So sometimes you have to humble yourself. Like maybe what I'm doing right now ain't paying right now, but I could do this to get a little check right here, a little check right here, and then I can take that and invest into what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, balance. It's all about really balance, like checks and balances, man. You gotta really know your financial situation. Then you gotta know how much responsibility you willing to take on. Then you gotta know how deep are you into your passion. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it worth it? Like, is it worth not going to get a check to make music? You
and
know what
one thing about that for sure check, hey, it's only your name on it.
It's it. It's guaranteed.
Real talk.
Whether it's weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly salary, it's guaranteed. You don't got to worry about it. If it's a problem, you call ADP, payroll, whoever. They going to get you your money. Well, we got a real problem. Lawyer up. Pay your retainer. You know what I'm saying? Because it's on one. But yeah, balance. Definitely got to learn how to balance.
Man, y'all answer them questions perfectly. 2 different answers.
We live in the real world.
Perfect.
Like, this ain't fabricated. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I got this, that, and the other on, but nah, I worked hard for all this. Like, I've been down and loyal and put in my time and everything and my effort. So that's, you know, sometimes you get the spoils of war. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting my spoils now, and I appreciate all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, now, before we get out of here, tell us about the Lamar song, because I'm going to assume that's the You Can't Stop the Rain that I've been seeing on social media.
Let me first say this. I got the best version. Like, I don't care how many remixes that came out. First off, we dropped it first. It's time stamped.
Hey, I ain't hit nobody but yours.
We dropped it first. After we dropped, probably like 2 or 3 days after Fabs and them dropped. You know what I'm saying? But what happened was I was watching the episode that day, that night, and when that scene came on, I heard the song, I put my phone out, Shazam. Bang.
So that's a song off of
if you watch the episode, you know what I'm saying, as he's doing this thing, you know what I'm saying, the song starts to play in the background. So as it's playing in the background, I Shazam, boom. So after Shazam, Law, we finna do this next.
Look, when you sent it to me, I didn't even listen to it though.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I didn't even know what he sent me. I just happened to just hear it on my own. And it was
then he sent it back to me like, yeah, we gonna do this. I sent you this already.
Look, I didn't even look. When he sent it to me, I hadn't even seen an episode of the show yet.
I still ain't seen the episode. That's why I asked.
I seen it now, but I hadn't seen nothing. So I kind of was just going off of like the song, the sample.
And like, the reason why I believe my song is the best version of it is because it really plays off the episode. That scene is about deceit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, like, you've been trusting this man this whole time. You thought you had your back, and now look. You know what I'm saying? And around that same time, Alpo had just got popped. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the story of Alpo and how deceitful he was to his own homie. You know what I'm saying? That's why my first 4 bars are about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, got the best version of the song. Y'all can stop it.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Music is a matter of setting. You took advantage of the setting that
it really came about organically. Like I said, like, I hadn't even seen an episode of the show yet.
Yeah, and I watched it. Like, I watch it. Shout out to Fifth and all the shows he got. I'm a Stars watcher. Like, I got Stars just to watch his shows. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he taking it over.
Like Power, BMF, the Canaan, like all that fire. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and all his endeavors.
All right, we gonna play that joint, but before we do, tell everybody how they can get in tune with y'all, stay in tune with y'all.
Oh, I'm Torrence Lamont, TORRENCE LAMONT at everything. Don't even one word. Just put me in. Same thing on Apple Music, Tidal, Torrence Lamont. You know what I'm saying? I'm very simple. Very, very simple.
Yeah, same with me. Everything Law Beatz with a Z. Everywhere, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Just type that in. You found me.
All right, Jimmy, talk to the people.
All right, man. Hey, shout out Torrence Lamont and Law Beatz for sliding through, man. I love every answer y'all gave us today, man. Y'all kept it real. Y'all kept it human. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't get too high above or too down below for real. So, hey, all I gotta say on that is keep y'all mind state towards that, man. Y'all gonna continue to push how y'all been pushing for the last
y'all
decade.
as well, man. I love this platform.
For sure, we
and
appreciate
I'm happy
y'all.
to be here. I've been wanting to do one of these for years
For
now.
sure. Hey, we was supposed to have you a while back.
Yeah, hey man, real talk, fuck COVID.
For sure. Thanks for
I'm a survivor.
Hey, it worked out. It worked out how it's supposed to work out.
For sure that. But make sure y'all follow Ill Sound Radio, ILL Sound Radio. Follow iLLANOiZE Radio. Make sure y'all get that iLLANOiZE app, man. Streaming music 24/7. Send music in. What's iLLANOiZE.co/submit, man. Make sure y'all follow Groove Nuke, GROOV. And yeah, Jay, what you got to say to him?
Man, shout out to both of y'all fellas, you feel me? I done been in a couple sessions with you, Law, you feel me? So I see you work, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people out here, like we was talking earlier, it's a lot of people say they want to work. It's a difference between actually putting that work in, you feel me? So shout out to both of y'all fellas, man. Until next week, this is Ill Sound Radio.
Gang, gang.